Good day, students. Before we start, ready with your textbook, and turn to page 16. It's on Chapter 2. Universal Serial Bus. You may pause this audio while you are doing so. Once ready with your textbook at front, you may play this audio again. Main topic of this lesson is Universal Serial Bus. The lesson objective are 1. Is identifying the features of USB. 2. Is to describe the structure and uses of USB. 3. Is to list out the benefits and the drawback of using USB. 4. Is to identify the featured types of USB cables and ports. The lesson is about USB, it's the acronym of Universal Serial Bus. It is using an asynchronous method. It is a serial wired or single cable medium data transmission. It has been the most commonly used standard method for transferring data between a computer and a number of devices. What is a USB cable? It consists of 4 wired shielded cable. 2 of the wires are used for power and the earth. 2 other wires are used in the data transmission. Once this wire is used to connect a device to the computer system via a USB port, which are available on the computer's body. What happened during a connection? First, a computer automatically detects that device's presence. This is possible due to the small charged voltage present from the power wire. Second, that device is recognized, and appropriate device driver is loaded up to the computer. Third, a two-way communication existed if the computer can find a proper driver software for that new device to be uploaded. Fourth, the operating system will assign a new driver name for that device, like Drive E or Drive G. Using USB medium has benefits. It is a low power consumption medium. It is plugged undetected automatically to any USB port. It is supported and well compatible used by any devices easily. Several data transmission medium rates are supported. Newer USB standards are also compatible with the old. Suitable to use in short as well as longer distance. Some even available up to 15 meters. There are some drawbacks. It has a slow rate data transmission. The present rate is limited to less than 500 megabits per second. The older USB may become obsolete and no longer compatible. There are several types of USB cables and connectors. There are 6 different types in general. Type A, Type B, Mini USB, Micro USB, Type C, and Lightning USB. Type A is flat and rectangular shape, commonly used for game consoles and television. Type B is square connector, mostly for printer and scanner. Mini USB is small size connector, mostly for digital cameras and some mobile phones, and other portable fans. Micro USB is even smaller than Mini USB. It is currently used for mobile phone charging medium and transferring of data between that device and the computer system. Other uses for backup battery, game controller. Type C. It is the latest and newest USB standard. It has a higher transfer rates, which means it needs more power. It has multiple functions too. Portable hard disk with terabyte size are using this type of USB. Lightning is a USB connector from Apple's company. It is used for iPod, iPad, iPhone and other Apple's devices. The USB port has 3 different standard speed. The USB 1.x, the USB 2.0 and the USB 3.x. The most widely used nowadays is USB 3.x. This is due to its high speed data transmission rate. These ports are blue in colors. This port is labeled as SS, which means super speed. It is compatible with USB 2, where USB has become obsolete. The differences between these two USBs are 1. USB 2.0 has a transfer rate of 480 megabit per second. It has a one-way data transfer. It was released year 2000. Second, The USB 3.0 has a transfer rate of 4.8 gigabit per second. Transfer rate. It is using a bidirectional data transfer. It is first released in year 2009. As for a final closure of this lesson, students' home activity will be: write up the lesson content in your flashcards, as we practice during lesson in classroom. You might need 2 pieces of flashcard for this lesson. Do not forget to complete this task on time. Best of luck, students.